Sheesh, chat, sheesh. It's been a minute, man. It's been like what, 2 or 3 weeks since the last stream? Are we here today? Let me let the people know in the Discord that we live right now. Oh, thanks so much for the usernames are hard. Thanks so much for the sub, man. You know, that's actually a true statement. You ever try to play FF14 and make a new account like nowadays? It's extremely difficult to get the name you want. Let me bring up the chat so I can see everybody. Say what's up to everyone. There we go. Got the chat up. What's up, everybody? Saya, how you doing? Queen, Toma, Main, Zane, Danny, Tankard, Taki, Ray. What's up? What's up? Glad to see everybody here, man. Chat, we got some things to talk about today too, man. It's not just gonna be a little chill stream. We actually got a new super awoken character in JP. So I'm definitely gonna be talking about that. Real quick, let me actually get some music playing. Here, actually, I'll just use my music. Where's my stuff? All right, there we go. So chat, let's go ahead and talk about that while we get into some multiplayer lobbies, because I actually do want to look at her, and I think the animations are out already for that character. So yeah, if I'm not mistaken, I think it is a descendant of Tamame, the fox girl from the ninjas, like story wise at least. What chapter are we on? Chapter 18, right? Yeah, here we are. Just gonna do special EX, by the way, chat. We're not gonna be doing any type of special EX hypers or anything. Also, anybody can join in if you guys want to. Doesn't matter who you are. Just whoever wants to join in can. So Kokuri? That's her name? Kokuri? Pulled all 4 units in less than 5 multis. Hey, congrats, man. Have you done the Rosetta Ball shit? I did the original one. I did not do the challenge mode one. Is the challenge one quite difficult? Use Light Sistina for the Pog. I would, but I mean, she's not like high luck, which kind of sucks. Also, what is the boss for this? Did we fight Fire or Veil in the special EX? Or is it, it's a light boss? Really? I know you fight Light Sistina and Fire or Veil, in like the EX1, EX2, but who do you think is better between Fire or Veil and Light Sistina? I mean, they do different things. It's kind of hard to say which one's better. Fire or Veil's the better damage dealer, but like, who's the better supporting character of the two? It's like, well, Light Sistina. So, I mean, you can kind of compare them, but at the same time, I feel like you kind of can't. But real quick, chat, let me bring up her info so we can look at it. And the little bit that I saw of the new character seemed kind of pog. She seemed kind of broken. Also, her artwork, kind of nasty. Kind of nasty. So yeah, DFFO community stream on right now. Is it, Brian? I actually haven't played Dissidia in like 3 weeks because of my job. I've been really busy with everything. Oh, did we not kill this guy? What the heck? What is this man's HP? Oh wait, doesn't he health gate himself like right here? Oh, we may want to use Light Sistina for the Pog real quick, actually. There, we may use Light Sistina just to go crazy real quick. I didn't realize this guy takes more damage from equips. What's up, Winter? How you doing, man? You need a job to feel that pay-to-win addiction? No, I have a job for a different reason, but nah. I don't even spend that much money on GS. Unlike, like, there's some other people that don't even make content, and dude, those guys are like crazy. Like, to even think about spending like $500 a month on a game is kind of wild to me. Let me pull up Light Sistina. Yeah, just rock out with that. That should be fine. Should get the bonus currency too. Have a job just to be an adult every day. Ain't that true? Max your Urza? No. No point in maxing my Urza at this point. I've had her unmaxed for so long. Am I planning to go for Fire or Veil? I was thinking about it, but I'm just going to wait for him to return. Either on a Forever Summon or on another banner. This girl's not on her AI settings, is she? Oh my god. Light Sistina, are you serious right now? Are you not on your AI? No, you are. Why did you use your first equip? What settings does... Wait, hold up. What settings do I have on for this girl? Oh, dang. Actually, what you call it? How almost one-shot right there. Yeah, that probably would work. To be, yeah, I don't think you really need equips, I guess, to kill this. At first, I thought, because I did the Special EX for like a second earlier with my nuke team just to see if it would work. And then I saw that like the boss had so much immunity at the end that you had to just use like equips to kill him. Either way. It's like 4 a.m. just hopping by. Hey, thanks for stopping by, man. Buy GS in the company, then you're not in debt anymore. Stonks? Yeah, no. Sounds like a terrible idea. How do you feel about the new 6-star? I'm actually about to talk about her, Kokiri. So, I'm about to actually pull up her info right now. Give me just a second, chat. Let me see. Wait, can you change her AI settings from in the game or no? No, you can't. Damn. Yeah, at this point, I think I'm just going to go back to Gray. I think Gray worked out better. Maybe I use like Benimaru or something. A fire unit. But this is the new character for everybody who doesn't know. Over here in JP. Kokiri, aka Tamame's descendant, granddaughter, Yugetsu's new person or whatever. Her animations are pretty cool. Even though they're just like a bunch of laser beams everywhere, they're actually pretty lit. So, also, why are we using light cheese if it's an earth boss? Come on, guys. But, like I was saying, she's a new super awoken character, and she's kind of stupid from what I've seen so far. 30 arts on the skill. We got damage res down, crit res down on the art, which is, I think, the first time that's ever happened. I've never seen that before on a character. I don't think we've have anyone else in the game that has crit res down on the art. And this lasts for a while, 30 seconds. That's possibly the longest crit res debuff in the entire game. I think the one before that was maybe Joker Celia. I think she lasts for 20 seconds or 15. So that's pretty stupid. What else? True Art reduced the enemy's fire res by the number of fire allies in the party. That's similar to Priscilla's entire ordeal. which is the more fire allies in the party, she gets more crit damage, which is pretty nasty. And then the true, oh yeah. Dark Morzex does do that, doesn't he? I forgot about him. I forgot he's even a unit. Also, why isn't this guy rating up? True Art, reduce enemies fire. Oh wait, I just read that. So the Super Art, kind of a low multiplier, but it's a 200% crit damage buff, which is pretty dumb. I will want to say though, I don't think that will stack with what's his name's crit damage buff, because I think doesn't Ainz do this too on his Super Art? Isn't his Super Art actually the exact same? Hold on. I could be wrong about this, but it might be the exact same. Let me see. Increase all allies crit damage by 100%, and dark allies crit damage. Oh, okay. Okay, never mind. It is pretty much the same, but not the same. I see. So yeah, so if that's the case, then this should actually stack with his crit damage buff. Since his crit damage buff is somewhat conditional, I'm pretty sure it will stack. It said it doesn't stack with Dark Haruto and all that, but that's because those are unconditional buffs. This is a unconditional, and then yeah, it should stack, which that's stupid. If it does, that's actually extremely dumb. Jesus. So yeah. What about her true weapon? I think I saw her true weapon be kind of nasty too. Yeah, 20 arc gauge for everybody, attack and damage 30% up. This is really Rim and Ram plushie, but for fire allies. And increase magic res by 20% when HP is above 50%. Oh, no, this is her abilities, not the abilities on the true weapon. Increase your own arc gauge by 3 per second and equip CT by 20%. Yeah, she seems pretty strong. The only thing is that her modifiers are kind of low for a super awoken character. But she is doing a lot in terms of like supporting, so I guess that's the reason why. They didn't want to make her like super freaking busted. Which could have been the case. Could have been. They could have made this like 200% and then made her like the best damage dealer in the entire game. Either way, she's pretty strong. The only thing she's missing is like arc gauge up to everyone. Apart from that, in terms of DPS, there's pretty good damage buffs here, man. 200% crit damage, fire res down, damage res down, crit res down. Like, sheesh. This is something. This is nasty, bro. What about the banner? How's the banner looking? Oh. I mean, it's a ninja's banner. I mean, I see what they did here, but like, ugh. Half these characters aren't even usable anymore in JP. Oh, that's tough. That is real tough. Oh, this are animations? Oh my god, what is that quality? Also, are we done here? Oh yeah, we are. Oh, let me get into the next lobby chat. All right, you guys can join in. Also, I'll put the lobby code in the chat in just a second. I forgot to do that. Actually, I'll do that right now. Give me just a second. Oh yeah, Mira does give like 8 arts per second, right? Yeah, that is true. I forget all the super awoken characters that come out, man. There's so many that drop like back to back to back, and some of them just completely disappear in my mind. I just don't have any recollection for some of them. So yeah, let's see though. Remember, her animations are pretty sick. I hope this shows them all because I've seen some of them on what is it, on Twitter? But yeah, it's the art, a big bunk. I like the art. I think the art's probably one of my favorite animations because everything else is just like, I think laser beams. Yeah. Crazy explosion. And then the super art is just like a massive laser beam, if I remember correctly. Yeah, she like puts it around, does that, then just... I feel like this should hit a lot more though than what it's hitting. Like that not like damage wise, but like the hits, this should be, I don't know, like a lot faster than what it is. But that's just me though. Also, we all in here? Okay, good. We made it. I feel like it should go kind of stupid in terms of the hits right there, but it's not. What's the fastest way to get gems as of now for free to play? Do all the events. Unless you're at end game, you should still have access to crystals. If you are at end game, then it's just farming the compendium. And I've made a video on how to do that. That was not a good banner that she was on. Make a new unit that's better than Finn? War God Finn? I mean, War God Finn has been rivaled already, chat. Are we like kind of being a little bit of some Finn tards right now? And not Vox tards? Is that going to be the new thing? I mean, I would say War God Finn has been rivaled in terms of his power already. Like Star God Lisa? Star God Lisa, I would say, arguably, may be better than War God Finn in certain situations. Who else? I mean, you got some of the Overlord characters. I wouldn't say Ainz is better than him, but pretty damn close. Narburl, very strong as like a supporting character. I think that he's been rivaled, or he might still be at the top, but I think that he's definitely been nudged a little bit out of his chair as being the throne of Super Awoken or the king of Super Awoken characters. He's still like definitely top 5 Super Awoken characters though in JP. Hell, even the new Mira, man. The new Mira is kind of stupid too. Yeah, Shaltir, yeah, that's another character too. Shaltir absolutely demolishes in terms of DPS. I think she's probably the hardest hitting character in JP right now. Unless I'm forgetting somebody. I think like the wackest character we got so far, and not even like, I wouldn't even say whack, man, would probably be Long, but that's just because Long, he's misunderstood. That's the problem with him. He's misunderstood. He looks cool, but I think that he has some potential here and there, but yeah. The Especially X Hyper, Miranda, Juno, Rimuru, and Heart, but somehow the DPS 4 million damage. Oh wait, what are you talking about? Wolf? You talking about in this one? Oh, yeah. She Oh wait, you talking about for the Especially X Hyper for the current event that we're doing? That's crazy. At first, I thought you was referring to Vits whenever I did the Light Sistina showcase, but no, you were talking about this. That's crazy. I mean, probably like the weakest one we've gotten so far. Who would be the weakest Super Awoken character? It'd either be Berwick. Well, I would say Swords even Berwick, just because of the amount of arc gauge you need to get him going. But then again, he's not necessarily weak. He's just slow. Or maybe like Aristilla, because Aristilla kind of suffers from that same kind of fate where she's really slow, especially if you're trying to like buff up her super art like crazy or get her stacks going with her super art. So I don't know. The weakest is Albedo? What the heck? I don't think I would call Albedo weak. Would I call Albedo weak? Hold on. I wouldn't call Albedo weak. Yeah, I wouldn't call her weak. If you call Albedo weak, you say Ram is like an F tier character. I feel like that's kind of like the similar thing. Oh, I finally got it. I don't think I got one yet. Yeah, that was my first one. Yeah, I feel like if you say Albedo's weak, you think Ram is a weak character. By the way, I actually have a showcase coming out for her. Weakest of the Super Awakenings? Nah, I don't think that's the case. Weakest of the Super Awakening? Nah, I don't think that would be her. I think that goes to Long. Like, Albedo at least has usability and harder content. And not only does she have usability, she also has certain what is it? She also has certain nuke comps that she can do because she has the same thing as, is it fire? Or well, it's all the Sustinas pretty much, apart from light Sustina. Where whenever she's at near death, she increases her art gauge instantaneously. So you can nuke with her to an extent. You use something that puts her near death. She consumes all of her art gauge on her super art. She buffs up her crit rate. She gives everybody damage res. She does a massive super art. And you just buff that up. So she can nuke too. So I don't think I would say she's weak. I think one thing that kind of hurt her, though, is the fact that they clarified the stacking damage res and damage buff was only for demons, which I think kind of sucks. Because before, I think it was just like, by default, we thought that it was damage and damage res for everybody. But now it's only for demons, which is still good if we're running like a mainly demon team, or let's say if the damage dealer is a demon unit. Oh, it's a damage dealer, my bad. If the taunt tank is a demon unit, then it will still be beneficial. It's kind of similar to Ram, where how you can run Ram with like a Volti against like a water boss and give Volti like insane amounts of water res. Or same thing with Thetis. You could run Ram and Thetis together against like a fire boss and give Thetis like tons of damage res. But yeah. There's some possibilities with it. I just think, yeah, I think Long might be the weakest. Does Fire or Veil out DPS Mikey? How would I know that? I would assume maybe, but I don't know. Maybe. I'm not for sure. I'm not really like a numbers type of guy when it comes to that stuff. Oh my god, we have no art gauge on this team. We ain't gonna do any damage. We need Fire or Veil to just go stupid whenever he gets his true art off. But yeah, I'm not really a numbers guy, so I'm not for sure if he actually will outdamage him. Maybe in like a long form type of content, he probably will outdamage Mikey just because he's hitting a lot more or a lot more often, especially if you have like good supporters and stuff. But I don't know if like, you know, within a singular hit, if both of them are buffed out as much as they can be, I don't know if Mikey would still outdamage Fire or Veil. I'm not for sure. I would assume, actually not going to think, but I would assume Fire or Veil would hit harder because especially if he has like all of his stacks from his super weapon, it's possible. But there's a lot of characters. I think there's a lot of characters that probably already hit harder than Mikey, though. At least in global. Could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure Toguro hits harder than Mikey if you have him stacked. But of course, that's like a very unique situation. I'm gonna listen to it now. What's up, Asian? How you doing? Oh yeah, Fire Sustina. Yeah, Fire Sustina definitely. With the right composition, yeah. Fire Sustina might be the hardest hitting unit in global period though. Just because of how her scaling and modifiers and all that work. Yeah, I have seen her, Spartan. I just talked about, if you want to rewind the stream, about 10 minutes ago. I talked about her. Juno's true weapon worth it? I think it's worth it if you do a lot of auto nuking. But nowadays, since we have the AI, we probably don't need it too much anymore. So, it's still good though as a magic res down equip. It's 30% magical res down. Good in auto nukes because it's just like an instant hit. So, I would say it's probably still worth it, but I wouldn't say it's the highest priority when it comes to true weapons. Somebody actually said in my video that I did on Light Sistina, someone commented and was like, dude, you have 210 rainbow gems worth of true weapons on your team. And I was like, wait, what? And I didn't know what he was saying at first. And I looked at him like, oh my god, he's right. Because I think I had in that video, whenever I fought Vitz, I had all of Emperor's true weapons. I had Dark Zeorg's true weapon, Miranda's true weapon, Lysistina's true weapon, and Victoire's true weapon, all on my characters. I didn't even notice it. Wow, Toshi with the 4 pluses on this girl already? Sheesh, bro, you crazy, bro, you crazy. What the heck? I tried to farm for a 4 plus earlier, like whenever it was Ifrit being here, and I farmed it for about like, I don't even know, like 3 or 4 hours, and I didn't get anything to drop for me. What's up, Barrett? How you doing? Do auto AI DOT clear, or do an auto AI DOT clear from 1 to 31? What was I gonna say? Oh wait, is this that? Increase your own arcage by, oh my goodness. When arcage hits 200 by this quick increase, that's crazy. That's a meta pick right there for co-op. At least when it comes to Lysistina. But I don't think that would be too hard, Ignite. An auto AI DOT clear. Like if you set up the auto AI right, you never have to play. It might be more challenging against like the fights where you need to tank some stuff, but I think it's definitely possible. That guy has no life and needs to touch grass? Who? You talking about Toshi? Because he got his double 4 plus? I mean, you can just auto loop it and you're not playing the game. You can do other stuff. That's what I used to do at the gym. Straight up. Like, if I really wanted to farm for a 4 plus, I would put my music on. I would farm Oldius while I was at the gym. And I would just put the auto loop and just work out. Yeah, I'm just AFK farming it the whole time. Why touch grass when you can keep gaming? Show us those muscles. They're actually in my Discord, in my video idea section. I added Yafa about it like a long time ago. Because Yafa always asks, I don't know what day he's on right now, but in my Discord, Yafa I think is on day 60 something of asking for a gym vlog. And I'm like, yeah, I'm not going to do that. At least not right now, because the gym I go to is pretty local. And I don't really want to make anyone uncomfortable. So if I do it, then I would have to go like kind of, I feel like later at night, which is usually when I go anyway. But there's quite a bit of people in there. I mean, maybe it would be fine. Maybe no one would say anything. But there are some people in there that are like kind of newer. So I don't really want to like, you know, make them uncomfortable or anything. But yeah, what was I going to say? I did show him a picture of me working out before. If you guys want to see it, it's literally in the Discord. You just have to type in, or just go to video ideas and scroll up. It's probably in there. Like, it's not that long ago. I think it was probably like a month ago. Or you can just look up like in, my name and then in video ideas and it'll probably pop up. What's up, Rail? How you doing, man? What quest should I add to Orvale? Which one? Fire Orvale? Fire Orvale, probably the same thing as Lysistina, apart from like the heal amount up. So you probably want to look at like attack up, crit damage, equip CT, art gauge up. I think wouldn't be bad either. Anything like that would be solid. Here, you know what? I'll just give you guys the picture. This is from, let me see how long ago this was. Let's show you guys real quick on stream. Because Sleepy was with me whenever I actually took this picture. This was, fun fact, the first day on the I think it was like the first day I started working with Sleepy in terms of like part-time job, because we both work at the same place and we both work there part-time. So yeah. This was taken on Snapchat, so it's kind of like a small picture, but you can't really see it. And also, like, it was a mirror picture because I just told Sleepy to take it while I was working out to show Yafa. But yeah, that's it. That's whenever I'm in the gym working out. This was a 60 that I was curling, but yeah, I don't know. You guys can't really see the definition of muscle, I guess. Oh shit. Yeah, like you can't really see it too much, but bro's packing. Uh-uh. Man said bro is huge. I don't think I'm big. I'm like getting there. You know, slowly but surely. But yeah, like people call me. I have people at work call me buff at times. And I'm like, I'm not buff yet. I got a little muscle on me. You know what I'm saying? Just a little bit. But it's a process. It's a process. Give me like a year and a half. You know what I mean? How tall am I? I'm 5'10". I'm 5'9" or 5'10". One of the two. I don't remember exactly. On my driver's license, it says 5'11", but that's a lie. I'm definitely not 5'11". I can tell you that. I'm a bouncer on the side. That'd actually be a sick, like, side job to have. I'd be kind of down with that. No, the whole reason why, because originally, if you guys been following me for a while, you might or might not know that I didn't actually have a part-time job when it came to was it like within the last like 2 or 3 years. The only thing I did for income was actually YouTube. But the reason why I got a part-time job was because it was mainly to help my grandma pay off her car. So, or it's really like the family's car. But I was like, you know, if I work like this part-time job, and I only worked like 3 days at this place, and I get paid pretty well, and I only work 3 days a week, and only 5 hours each of those days, and I just used that money to put towards the car to pay that off, and then after I get that paid off for, I don't know if I'll keep working there. I probably will because it's kind of just easy. It's not really like hard at all. It's very easy money, but and I'm kind of cool with everybody there for right now. So man's a whole bodyguard. You got Emilia from the summon. Is she good? Yeah, Emilia's amazing, dude. She's top tier. When's the OnlyFans? I don't know about that one, man. I don't know about that one. Do I do a push-pull leg split? Yeah, I actually switch it up at times though, Jules. Like, if I get bored with the push-pull leg split or whatever, I may just like throw in like a week of doing upper body, lower body. So I try to like mix it up. Also, I do a lot of mix-ups in terms of like weight training and like calisthenics. So I may do like this week I'm doing a lot more calisthenic stuff than weight training stuff, or you know, weights and everything. And like last week was a lot more weight training. So I did a lot of like, you know, bench press, incline bench, barbell rows. What else? Curls, hammer curls, tricep extensions. Like I did a lot of stuff, a lot of machine type work. So I kind of just mix it up, do a little bit of everything. I think it's a little bit more fun like that. One thing I will say, calisthenics, like, be kicking my ass though. Like, oh my goodness. Do you think Rim is S tier worthy or above Rim? Like we talking about ReZero Rim, probably not GS Rim. If you can fulfill like her niche and keep her alive, I think yeah, she's probably one of the best damage dealers in the game. However, if you can't do that consistently, then no, I think she's like probably A tier at best. Wow, this man's actually using Radoc. I didn't even notice. What an absolute Chad. Where's Yusuke? OP, we know you know. I have no clue, dude. Hopefully soon. That's all I can say. Hopefully soon, bro. I would love so much for that crossover to come back, but I don't know. If it comes back, though, I want to add like a new unit or something. Like, it's got to have something new in it. I'm tired of these crossovers coming back and we're not really getting anything new apart from like a few buffs and that's it. It makes the crossover kind of like very sleeper. Especially like even ReZero, right? I mean, ReZero, we at least got like crazy amounts of gacha equips. And I did pity a lot of different gacha equips, I will say that. But, well, I had to pity one of the gacha equips, which was the new 5-star support. I wanted that one really bad. But all the other stuff, I didn't really care too much about. But yeah, like, I would like, if it does come back at some point, they do add like more stuff to Yu Yu Hakusho. A new unit, a new event, something like that. Because I thought it was going to be cool if like they kind of did something a little bit extra maybe with ReZero, but I mean, I knew in JP they didn't do it, so of course they wouldn't do it in Global. But I was like, you know, maybe it would be dope if they like made a new raid on top of it. Like, of course we got like the regular ReZero raid, but they added more to it, you know what I mean? Like a new boss instead of Garm. Maybe like a rare boss that can spawn randomly after you complete a raid. Oh, that's lit, Brian. Yeah, I need to log on to DFFO because I know that Warrior of Light's FR came out, and I want that FR pretty bad. But the whole reason why I even stopped playing was not only because I was like really so busy and I was lacking the time, and whenever I actually got time, I was either working on videos or I was playing games that I was playing with my friends and I was having fun doing that, like Destiny and all that. I've been playing a lot of that recently. Or I've been planning a trip. Me and my friends are actually planning on going on a trip to Panama City. What is it? In May. So I was planning that too. So I was real busy with all that. Plus, you know, working out and everything. So yeah, I need to log on and like actually get Warrior of Light's FR. Because I think I missed Garnet's FR, which I don't really care too much, I don't think. And then I think I missed another one. I can't remember who, but I think Warrior of Lights is still there. But also, not to mention too, I actually can't even beat the new Dungeon Dimensions End. I think I did try it whenever it first dropped. I can't beat it because I don't have any dark characters that deal dark damage. So you're supposed to use like DKC there, or who else? You're supposed to either use DKC or I think like Zandy or Vivi or something. And I've used every single dark element character known to man apart from Golbez, I think. And I don't want to use Golbez because I feel like he might be useful later on. What's your main on Destiny? Probably Titan right now, but I'm really liking Hunter as well. I don't really play Warlock anymore. Warlock was my main in D1. But I don't know. Like, I know the Starfire Protocol Warlock build is kind of like the meta. That's what people use the most. Starfire Protocol Warlock with like a, what is it? Is it Grenadier? Is that what that perk's called? Like with the grenade launcher? That's the grenade launcher, the rocket launcher. So you can reload the rocket, you shoot a rocket, throw the nade, reloads the rocket, shoot another rocket for DPS. But yeah. What's your thoughts on Lightfall? Gameplay fun. Strand really good. Story sucks. New raid could be a little bit better. I'll say that. Oh my god. We may not be able to kill this. I may have to actually use a free continue here. But wait, what is this stacking stuff that Soleil does? Is this evasion? I think that is evasion, isn't it? I could be wrong. But yeah, gameplay wise, really fun. Everything else, yeah, not really for it. That's her self-burn passive? Really? I don't think so. Ray, I hate to break it to you, but that's not going to do enough damage. With the art. Is the new equipment good by itself? Which one are you talking about? Crazy. Oh, Demolitionist. Yeah. Yeah, Demolitionist. Yeah. That's what I was thinking of. There we go. But that was crazy. A minute 30 run saved by the Soleil. Who would have thought? Yeah, I don't really like Warlock because I feel like Arc Warlock got hoed really bad, especially with Arc 3.0. Solo Warlock is just so bland. I feel like it's just Well of Radiance, Sunsinger, or Well of Radiance, Starfire Protocol build, and that's pretty much it. Void Walker's pretty fun. Blowing everything up with void bombs and all that. Really fun. Even the strand, I don't know. I don't even really like the strand for the Warlock. I feel like they got hold in that department as well. I know you got like the Infinite Suspend build, but unless you do like maybe the Threadling build with Osteostriga, this is kind of whatever, I feel like. The light true equip. Oh, you're talking about Light Sistina's true equip? I don't think you should probably go for that unless you have Light Sistina. No, you can't skip the tutorial in JP version. Did you clear Root of Nightmares on day one? Yeah, I did. I did clear Root of Nightmares on day one. Technically it was day 2. We did it on day 2, but yeah, I did do it during the contest mode. And oh yeah, Lost Sectors. Yeah, Lost Sectors are pretty like crazy right now in terms of DPS and all that. It's kind of wild. You kind of have to run like all damage res perks on your chest piece, because if you don't, then you just die. Like I'm 1810 at the moment on my Titan. But I think that's with the artifact. I know with the artifact I'm 1814. And I did a Lost Sector recently, and that just got bodied, bro. Like, oh no, it was on my Hunter actually. I was using my Hunter. I was using Solar Hunter, the Ahamkar. Was it Ahamkar Spines? Is that what it's called? The gauntlets. I was doing that build with a grenade, dagger grenade, crazy DPS, and I went against a barrier champion, dude, and that dude literally like 2-tapped me. He didn't even rev up like his minigun yet. He just shot me twice and I was dead. And I was like, okay. 100 resilience, by the way. Solar res was in my chest piece too, so it was a wild one. It wasn't even solar threat, it was arc threat. So I don't see how I died so quick, but I was upset, man. I was upset. I couldn't believe it. I didn't even get what I was looking for. I was doing it for the boots, I think. And I didn't even get like any good boots. I wanted a better Orpheus rig stat-wise, and I wanted a better Radiant Dance machines. Didn't get either. I did it for like an hour. Oh, they did up the exotic drop rates for Lost Sectors today? Yeah, I kind of felt that they weren't dropping too much. Was that what the hotfix was earlier? I haven't actually checked it out. Because whenever I was doing it, I was like, damn, dude, I'm not really getting exotics. Wait, did they? Oh yeah, they did. Yeah, increased drop rate for exotic armor and legend and master lost sectors when playing solo. Yeah. It takes you 20 minutes, Frenzy? It doesn't take me 20 minutes to clear a lost sector, but it takes me at most maybe 3 or 4, especially right now because like I'm still under leveled in terms of power. It doesn't take me 20 minutes though. The Neo Muna ones though take extremely long because those lost sectors are long, bros. Those things take forever. Imagine having friends to do raids with. Well, actually, Fusion, I have a Discord for Destiny specifically. Well, I have a Destiny clan. It's made up of mostly you guys in the community and stuff. The people that play Destiny, and I've ran the raid with all of you guys recently. Actually, I think I cleared it for, or we helped clear the raid. What am I trying to say? Yeah, it was 2 people's, I think's first time doing a raid ever in Destiny. Whenever we did it, but we helped him. It was a guy named Ron, and I forgot the other one, or maybe Ron was the only new one. I can't remember, but yeah, I think it was Ron's first time doing a raid, and we cleared it. And I think he's from YouTube. I don't think he's from anything else. So yeah, Fusion, the Trip Mine exotic arms. Isn't that a Hamakara Spines? I think Orville's top 3 DPSs in the game. Yeah, easily, if you actually have a team to support him. Yeah, I think he's easily like top 5, top 3. Yeah, like in terms of, because it's different. You have to like kind of be like, okay, you're talking about nuking, you're talking about just regular sustained damage. If you're talking about like just sustained damage, then yeah, I think he is like top 3. Also, he doesn't have any arc gauge in his kit, does he? Maybe it's whenever he's above a certain HP pool. Yeah, I didn't even notice that. He has no arc gauge, no sustainability in his kit. You don't know if you pull for Fire Orville or save for Emperor? I don't know when Emperor's going to come back, but Fire Orville is a pretty good investment if you want to invest into a character. He's really, really strong. But yeah, in terms of like Lightfall though, I've really liked Strand so far. Like on the Hunter and the Titan, Strand is really fun. I think just Warlock got the short end of the stick. I need to actually do the raid again before the end of this week, but I've been really, or me and Sleepy, because I always play Destiny with Sleepy for the most part. We've been really talking about getting into this one game called Last Epoch, which for some of the people that play PC, you guys may know about it or may not. It's a new, like, I say new, but I think it's been in early access for a while. But it just got multiplayer recently. It's an action RPG, similar to that, like Diablo and all that. And we've been really looking forward to like getting into that, but I don't know if we're doing it yet or not. How good is Lysistina, and does she work with Lisa? Yeah, she does. We've actually, in my Lysistina video, I used Lisa and Lysistina together. And to me personally, I think with like characters that rely on equips and stuff, 10 out of 10. Like, honestly. I actually feel like that's one of the best characters you can run alongside these liberation mode characters like Lysistina and Fire Orville. And in the future, I think whenever Star God Lisa comes out, she's going to be one of the best characters to run alongside, specifically Fire Orville, because she actually buffs up like magic damage and all that. And she also still has the equip CT and everything too. And yeah, that's going to be stupid. Yeah, we don't get that many good magic characters often, but I think it's just because maybe it's easier to make physical damage characters. Maybe they appeal to more people more often or something. I'm not for sure. Wait, hold on. Did they nerf Hold up. They nerfed Synthoceps. I can't believe it. Oh my goodness. I can't use my Winter Bite. Or they nerfed the damage on the Winter Bite and the other exotic glaive. Oh my goodness. Or the damage bonus granted by Synthoceps for the glaive melee damage. Man. That's tough. The Dragon Lysithea stack? Yeah, they do. They do indeed. I don't think that their True Arts stack. Maybe their True Arts do stack. Because Lysithena's True Art also applies the physical res down. But I know for a fact that Lysithena's Equip and Draken's True Art, like stacking physical res, does actually work. You can get to some insane physical res down just off of like Lysithena alone. So if you have both them, sheesh. Did Mikey fall off in JP? I don't know if I would say he fell off. He got power crept. A lot more characters came out that are just better, like Shaltir, Finn. If you get them stacked, if you get them going, like Sword Demon Berwick, Long could be out damaging them. What is it? There's a lot of characters, yeah, that just came out that just kind of are better nowadays. Thoughts on the 6-star Aristella? I think she's solid, but the problem is that I don't see why they put the stacking on the super art, because that sucks. That sucks so much. I understand it's like a very large amount of, or I say large, it's a very massive buff that she's giving, but why put the stacking on the super art? It just doesn't make no sense to me. Her artwork though, 10 out of 10. Like whoever made Aristella's artwork, they need to get a raise because they know what they're doing. Oh, my music's gone. Let me... Do you do hip thrust? Like weighted hip thrust? Is that what you're talking about, Jules? Like with like the barbell on you or whatever? You talking about that? Or do you do it with dumbbells? Or you just do it with like a plate? I've tried them before, and yeah, they are extremely difficult. They are pretty tough, man. It's wild because with the barbell, yeah. I see there'll be like in the gym, there'll be some girls doing it, and they just like are knocking it out like it's nothing. I'm like, damn. I'll be saying sometimes, be like, yo, y'all go crazy with this, don't y'all? Like be like, man, I'm struggling at times. Draken, what's up, man? But yeah, overall though, I think the new Super Woken Aristella, pretty solid. Pretty okay. I like it. Could be a little bit better. A little bit, but I think she's supposed to be more of like a supporting character anyway. So, it's okay. I don't think she's supposed to be like meta breaking or anything. The only thing that she set the standard for was the artwork, because that artwork is A1. I think I like most of the Super Awoken art though. I don't think has there been a Super Awoken artwork yet this came out where I'm just like, Maybe there is. I think like the wackest artwork that we've got so far, surprisingly, might have been the Valentine's Day units. Like they didn't really seem like they had the Super Awoken artwork to them, because a lot of the Super Awoken art has like specific shading or just like the way it looks. You can tell it's a Super Awoken character, and I feel like with Miranda's Valentine's and Priscilla Valentine, it doesn't look like that at times. Yeah. Also, I don't know how much stamina I have left, but I think we're about to end this in a little bit, chat. I think. Because I don't want to stream for about like an hour. Because I have to actually leave in an hour to go to work. So, yeah. I'll probably like blow all my stamina and then probably call it at that. I don't know how much I have left though. Raid? Shadow Legends? I actually haven't done the raid. Now come to think about it, I have not farmed the ReZero raid at all. And I even like looked at it on like videos and stuff. And I'm like, damn, I didn't even do like any showcases with the raid in the video. I just completely forget about it. Like 24/7, I'm like, oh yeah, there's a raid here right now, right? There's a month-long raid. Oh wait, I have no stamina. All right, whatever. We'll do a small potion. We'll do a small potion. Small potion. Use this stamina, and then we'll be done. Long looks kind of whack though. I think like, yeah, in terms of his kit is very unappealing. Animation wise though, chat. Animation wise, artwork wise, A1. But his kit, yeah, kind of eh. Definitely sucks. Well, I say sucks, but in terms of all the other Super Awoken characters we have, Long just is kind of the most, I think, unappealing because he doesn't offer like any type of crazy buff or anything to the team. He's just a straight damage dealer. And nowadays, with a lot of the Super Awoken characters, I feel like most of them, either if they are a straight damage dealer, like Shaltir, they're just freaking cracked. Like they're so utterly broken. You're like, what is going on? But or you get like characters that can kind of do like a mix of everything, where they do a lot of damage, but they also support the team, like the new Mira, for an example. And then you look at Long, and you're like, Long, what's happening to you, bro? Like, what is this? You look cool, but like, why are you trash? I want you to be one of the best, like no one ever was, and you're just not. But let me see here. Because Long's a bleed unit, right? Yeah, he is a bleed unit. He is indeed. Oh. Do I not have no more stamina? I have 61 left. Oh, wait, I shouldn't have left. Whoops. Who do you think is going to extend the time for 6 stars? Wait, do you think they're going to extend the time for 6 stars by doing reruns? Yeah, probably. Also, I got to update the thing in the chat real quick. There we go. All right, chat. Who sucks? Well, I was talking about how Long. I don't think Long is the worst character they've ever released, but in terms of like all the Super Awoken characters, like we were talking about earlier, I think he's kind of the weakest. Kind of the weakest. Because like he's a bleed unit, right? He's able to disease though, which is pretty nice, but he has to. The enemy has to be bleeding. He only stacks bleed on the true art, so you have to use something else that's able to give bleed, or use another character that's able to inflict bleed, like Dark Haruto or something, to like get his stacks up. Because if you have 2 bleeds or higher on a boss, that's where his damage comes in. Because 2 bleeds equal 150% damage buff. 3 bleeds equal the accuracy buff. So I don't think he's terrible. I just think that he could be better. If he didn't have the bleed stacks and he was just straight DPS, oh yeah, easily one of the best damage dealers in the game. Easily. I think he's still probably one of the best damage dealers in the game, but you just have to get the bleeds off. And I don't know how clunky that feels. That could feel like, such a drag, but it also could be like, oh, it's not that bad. Not to mention, too, his true weapon doesn't inflict bleed. Yeah, why doesn't his true weapon inflict bleed? Whatever. How caught up are you on the story? Oh, how caught up are we on the story compared to JP? What was the new chapter we just got? Chapter 18? Or was it 19? I think what JP is 4 chapters ahead? Wait, really, Spartan? Their bleeds are separate? No shot they are. Who would you pick as your favorite crossover unit? Gray, Melty, or Yusuke? It would just be Gray. JP has chapter 23, we're at chapter 18. So yeah, what is that? That is 5 chapters ahead of us, so... Nani? This guy didn't die? That's crazy. There we go. This boss is actually somewhat difficult since he only dies to equip damage and we only have 2 characters that have this liberation mode. Another thing is too, I kind of hope they explore this more in the future because I think even in JP, these are the only 2 characters still that have that equip or have like the super equip transformation, and I kind of want more of it. That's probably one of the best things they ever done in terms of like a new mechanic. All right, we can do 2 more runs, chat, before it's over. Yeah, the 3 ninja stories, though, that's like an entirely different thing, though. It's like a side story that's happening. That's pretty pog, or is that pretty pog? Hirisinki, Long, and the new one? Is it not 5? Is Mizuki not part of that? Like the new generation Mizuki, the water one? Oh, it's 6? Dang. The other random one? Oh, yeah, the Earth one, right? Yeah, I know who you're talking about. I know who you're talking about, Scythe. Yeah, she is the newest one. Kakuri, or whatever her name is. Oh, I keep forgetting it. It's something Curie. Yeah, Kokuri. Yep, Kokuri. I just not realize. Unironically, you could refer to. Never mind. I'm not even gonna say it. I just like if someone tries to shorten her name instead of it being Kokuri, I think it's just cock or coke, but it would be like that. But hope you're having a good day. I'm having a pretty good day, Wyatt. Hope you are too, man. I guess it would be more like, yeah, it'd be more like Coke, but it's like Kokuri. But it could also, you could just say cock first if you want to shorten the name. That's so stupid. They should have known that. They're definitely changing that when she comes to global. That's all I'm gonna say. They're definitely gonna translate her name to something else because, like, oh, we don't want that to be shortened to where people are just saying that. It's been pretty good so far, man. How's your day been? That's tough, Wyatt. But at least you got him right. But that's tough. But no, Zeke, I don't. I don't not. I do not know that meme. I don't think. Either way, though, chat. That's gonna be it for this one, man. I gotta get ready, get something to eat before I dip out of here. But yeah, thank you all for hanging out, man. I don't know when the next live stream is gonna be. I probably should do a live stream for the raid because we haven't done one yet. I don't think we might have done. Have we? No, I don't think so. So you might need to do it because I don't think I've cleared this once yet. Have I? Yeah, I got no defeats. I got points, but no defeats. I think I joined somebody, but so yeah, I should probably farm this. I have 45 tickets. We got to get through these at some point. So I probably will do a live stream for the raid sooner rather than later. And yeah, either way though, that's gonna be it for this one though, chat. Thank you all for hanging out. Probably tomorrow we'll have a Fire or Veil showcase or a Ram showcase. I'm not for sure yet. I actually have the Ram showcase recorded, but I'm not gonna cap with you. I don't really like it, so I don't know if I'm gonna push it out or not. I'll try, see what I do. But either way, something will be out tomorrow. And that's gonna be it for this one. Thank you all for hanging out, man. It's been your boy P. And last but not least, you guys already know. Don't forget to drink water.